Hello, hello. This is Donna Denson, the dynamic diabetic, coming to you today with the Diabetic Minute for everyone who wants to get and stay healthy. It is Feel Good Friday, and I am feeling good. So, I'm bringing you some heart-lifting stories today. Our feel good stories for Friday to lift our heart, make us healthier. And I'm going to start with animals because everybody loves those. First, there's some rabbits in Wales that have evidently turned to archaeology. They've been digging some holes on an island in Wales called Stockholm. And what they've done is they have dug up artifacts. And someone visiting the island discovered this, that they had dug up artifacts from as long ago as 3,750 years ago to 9,000 years ago. How about that? They were tools for making clothes from sealskin. They're tools for making boats. And also a shard from a funerary urn, which says they might have used that island for ritual burial. But how cool that the rabbits are the archaeologists. So everybody's waiting for COVID to settle so that somebody can go do some more work and find out what else is there. I thought that was fun. And my next animal story I love. Guys, this is in North Carolina. Shoplifting. Yep, there was a shoplifter, finally got apprehended. It was a canine kleptomaniac, okay? This dog, when the door would open to the Dollar General store, the dog would rush in and go straight for a stuffed plush purple unicorn. And they would get the dog out. And the next time the door opened, the dog would come in. Well, he made multiple attempts to get and save this unicorn, I guess. And they finally had to call animal control. Animal control took pity on the poor dog and didn't send him to the hoosegow, but the animal shelter. But the officer really felt sorry for the dog because the dog was so intense on that unicorn. So she bought the unicorn for him. He sleeps with it, cuddles with it, it is his treasure. And they don't know if perhaps the home that he had originally had, there was a unicorn there. That was his toy, or someone in the household had that. But he absolutely loves that unicorn. He's been adopted, yay, and Dollar General, in appreciation of taking care of the animal for them, is donating multiple unicorns, so the dog is never alone. How cool is that? That's an animal and a people story, isn't it? And last, I'm going to tell you a really special story. This is the hero among us today. And, you know, COVID has made it where it feels like getting takeout is kind of essential rather than a luxury anymore. You know, it's like you got to have something, right? And that's all good as long as what you love to get is local. But what if it isn't? You're kind of out of luck, right? That is, unless a generous chef is willing to go the extra mile, 530 to be exact, drive 530 miles to make sure you have that favorite meal. This happened in Baltimore. The chef's name is Steve Chu, and he learned that one of his really good customers that would come whenever around was losing her battle with cancer. We're not saying her name, obviously, but the chef was asked if he could give the recipe for her favorite dish so that they could try to make it for her. And he was like, no, I will come. I will cook it for her. And he did. He took 2 employees with him. They set up in her parking lot of her condominium and cooked away, and then went to the door with a takeout bag. Now, to give you a little backstory, this woman had asked multiple times when someone would say, "What can I get you?" she would say, I want the broccoli tempura. Okay. And she would say it over and over. And she'd say, when I'm on my deathbed, I want that broccoli. And that's what the chef fixed for her, what she wanted to have more than anything that she asked for. That's what she wanted. So what a warm, comforting story to know that someone would go to that extreme, turn around, drive 530 miles back home to make sure that this woman had one more time her favorite meal with leftovers. I think that is a fabulous story of the intentional act of love, how strong the human heart is to do something for someone else. And the chef felt like people had sustained his business during all of this COVID and allowed him to stay open, and he wanted to give back, especially to someone who had been such a loyal customer and never failed to rave about the food when she was there. That's really special. I hope you will share this message today. I hope you will subscribe wherever you're listening. I hope I found you safe. I hope I found you happy. Well, and I always hope I find you happy, but I'm sneaking it in early, huh? That's how much I hope I find you happy. I'm Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic, and thank you so much for being here. I hope you got a lift from today. I sure did. May God bless and keep you until we connect again. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, a blessed Easter to all of you, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.